At some point in life, even the most energetic and active people begin to notice that their body and mind become less responsive. After the age of 60, familiar walks in the fresh air require more effort than before. Small, everyday tasks take longer, and memory sometimes fails at the most unexpected moments. Reading a favorite book turns into a struggle against distraction, and the need to react quickly in stressful situations can cause anxiety. All of this is part of the natural aging process, but sometimes these signs hide deeper changes that must not be ignored. It is especially concerning to realize that, according to the World Health Organization, more than 60% of people over the age of 65 experience significant cognitive and physical decline, greatly affecting their quality of life and level of independence. These facts highlight how important it is to start taking care of yourself early to maintain freedom and independence for as long as possible. Make sure to watch this video until the end. You will learn important and simple steps that will help keep your body energetic and your mind clear for many years to come. Subscribe to our channel, give a like, and support us with a comment if this topic matters to you. Aging is a complex process. It is linked not just to the number of years lived, but to lifestyle, nutrition, activity level, and emotional state. One of the key problems is the loss of muscle mass, reduced strength, slower metabolism, and poorer blood microcirculation. These changes affect the entire system of the body. Coordination weakens, reaction time slows, memory and learning ability decline. Health especially deteriorates quickly if a person leads a sedentary lifestyle, consumes little protein, sleeps poorly, or experiences constant stress. According to research from the Harvard School of Public Health, people who spend at least 30 minutes a day on physical activity maintain their cognitive and physical functions 20% better than their less active peers. To slow down aging, the first step is to focus on movement. Maintaining regular physical activity helps preserve not only muscle strength, but also the elasticity of blood vessels and improves brain blood flow. Walks, bodyweight exercises, dancing, yoga, and swimming are all beneficial. It is important to remember that consistency matters more than intensity. It is better to walk in the park every day for half an hour than to exhaust yourself with rare, intense workouts. The second cornerstone of preserving health is nutrition. After the age of 60, the body especially needs proteins, omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, B vitamins, vitamin D, magnesium, and potassium. The diet should be as nutrient-dense as possible. Fish, eggs, lean meats, nuts, legumes, whole grains, vegetables, and fruits of all colors. Special attention should be given to brain-boosting foods like blueberries, salmon, walnuts, and leafy greens. The third important element is sleep quality. It is during sleep that the brain clears itself of metabolic waste, strengthens neural connections, and repairs damaged tissue. However, as we age, sleep often becomes more fragmented and less deep. To maintain good sleep, it is recommended to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Ventilate the bedroom before sleep, avoid heavy meals, and limit screen time at least 2 hours before rest. If chronic sleep problems arise, it is important to seek medical help and not leave the issue unaddressed. The fourth factor that greatly influences the pace of aging is social activity. Loneliness accelerates cognitive decline and increases the risk of depression and anxiety disorders. Socializing with friends, participating in interest clubs, volunteering, and helping charitable organizations all keep the mind sharp and strengthen emotional health. Even regular phone conversations with family or friends can significantly improve mood and reduce the feeling of isolation. The fifth and extremely important element is training the brain. Just as muscles weaken without movement, the brain loses sharpness without daily mental stimulation. Solving crosswords, learning new languages, playing musical instruments, reading new literature, and mastering new skills stimulate neuroplasticity and slow down age-related changes. According to studies from the University of Cambridge, older people who continue to learn and develop retain twice as long as those who limit themselves to familiar activities. Besides these five main areas, it is important to remember the small habits that together build the foundation of active longevity. Keep an eye on blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol levels. Limit sugar and saturated fat intake. Drink enough water and try to avoid prolonged stress. Small daily habits accumulate into a big difference over the years. Many seniors underestimate the role of conscious prevention in maintaining activity. It is common to hear, "What can you do? It's just age." But the truth is, it is our daily choices that determine how slowly or quickly our body and mind will age. This choice does not require heroic efforts or radical changes. It all starts with small actions that, day by day, build a strong foundation of health. One of the most important but often overlooked factors is stress control. Chronic stress damages the body from within, raising cortisol levels, which accelerates cell aging, weakens the immune system, and worsens sleep and memory quality. To manage stress, it is helpful to practice breathing exercises, spend time in nature, engage in creative activities, meditate, and do yoga. Research from the University of California shows that even 10 minutes of calm breathing per day can reduce cortisol levels by 25%. Another powerful tool for extending youth is strengthening the cardiovascular system. The condition of blood vessels is directly linked to cognitive health. Poor blood flow to the brain leads to worsening memory, concentration, and mood. Therefore, it is crucial to maintain vascular elasticity through regular cardio exercises such as brisk walking, swimming, and dancing. A diet rich in vegetables, berries, olive oil, and fatty fish helps keep blood vessels healthy for many years. The impact of proper breathing on health is also often underestimated. With age, breathing tends to become more shallow, reducing oxygen supply to tissues. This directly affects energy levels, mental sharpness, and mood. Simple breathing exercises, such as deep belly breathing or techniques like the Buteyko method help improve lung ventilation, raise oxygen levels in the blood, and slow brain aging. Environmental factors must also be considered. Polluted air, lack of sunlight, and poor ecology accelerate cellular aging. Whenever possible, it is beneficial to spend more time outdoors, in parks, near lakes, or in forests. Morning and early afternoon sun exposure helps maintain vitamin D levels, the deficiency of which is linked to mood disorders, weakness, and a higher risk of osteoporosis and dementia. Another crucial topic is the influence of habits on overall health. Giving up smoking, consuming alcohol in moderation, and limiting sweets and fast food can literally reverse aspects of the aging process. Researchers at Harvard Medical School found that people who maintain a healthy lifestyle after 60 years old reduce their risk of developing age-related diseases by nearly 40%. It is important to remember that preventing aging is not a one-time action, but a lifestyle. Real change happens not when a person decides to do something once, but when healthy actions become part of daily routine. Small rituals of self-care, repeated day after day, build the foundation for longevity. Special attention should be given to the ability to listen to your body. Many seniors get used to tolerating minor discomfort, attributing it to age, but timely response to the body's signals helps avoid serious problems. Joint pain, sudden fatigue, and memory decline are not normal aging, but warning signs that need attention. Regular preventive checkups, blood tests, and blood pressure monitoring can help detect hidden issues early and allow timely intervention. Maintaining curiosity is very important. The desire to learn new things, discover interesting facts, and master new skills is not only a way to keep the mind sharp, but also a powerful source of joy. Every new skill stimulates the formation of new neural connections in the brain, directly slowing cognitive aging. Painting courses, learning foreign languages, mastering new technologies, all of these are not luxuries, but necessities for active longevity. It is also essential to recognize the role of positive emotions. Laughter, joy, and a sense of happiness literally rejuvenate the body at the cellular level. When in a good mood, the body produces happiness hormones, endorphins, and serotonin, which strengthen the immune system, improve sleep, and reduce inflammation. Psychologists at the University of Pennsylvania have proven that seniors with a positive outlook live an average of 7 years longer than those prone to pessimism. It is equally important to learn to forgive and let go of grudges. Accumulated negative emotions have a destructive effect on the body, causing chronic inflammation and impairing the function of the heart and brain. Practices such as gratitude journaling, forgiveness meditations, and writing letters of appreciation can ease the mind and improve overall well-being. Another critical but rarely discussed aspect is the role of hormonal balance in the aging process. After 60 years of age, most people experience a natural decline in the production of hormones such as testosterone in men and estrogen in women. These changes affect not only physical strength and bone density, but also memory, mood, and the ability to concentrate. Hormonal deficiencies may manifest as chronic fatigue, muscle weakness, sleep disturbances, and even depression. To slow these processes, it is necessary to support hormonal balance through proper nutrition, regular physical activity, maintaining a healthy weight, and, if needed, under medical supervision, using specific corrective therapies. An important direction in preventing aging is protecting the brain from oxidative stress. With age, the number of free radicals in the body increases, molecules that damage cells and accelerate tissue aging. The brain is particularly vulnerable to these processes because it consumes up to 20% of the body's total energy, even though it accounts for only about 2% of body weight. Protecting the brain requires a regular intake of antioxidants from food. Useful choices include blueberries and cranberries, pomegranate, dark chocolate with high cocoa content, green tea, turmeric, and spinach. These foods help slow down neuron aging and maintain mental clarity. Special attention should be given to maintaining mental flexibility. Many older people encounter cognitive rigidity when it becomes difficult to accept new ideas, adapt to change, or learn unfamiliar skills. To preserve mental agility, it is important to consciously expand your boundaries. This can be done by learning new technologies, traveling to new places, mastering new cooking recipes, and participating in discussions on different topics. Every time we step outside the familiar, the brain creates new neural connections, strengthening its structure and functionality. Gut health is another critical factor. Recent studies show that gut microbiota directly influence not only digestion, but also brain function. The so-called gut-brain axis determines energy levels, mood, and memory. With age, the diversity of beneficial bacteria in the gut decreases, increasing the risk of inflammation and cognitive impairment. To maintain a healthy microbiome, it is recommended to consume foods rich in prebiotics and probiotics, yogurts with live cultures, kefir, fermented vegetables, bananas, garlic, leeks, and asparagus. Proper nutrition helps reduce inflammation and slows brain aging. Movement coordination training is extremely important. Loss of coordination is one of the main risk factors for falls in older adults. Balance and agility training programs not only lower the risk of injury, but also positively affect brain function by engaging complex neural circuits responsible for spatial orientation and motor planning. Simple exercises, such as slow walking along a straight line, stepping over low obstacles, and light dance movements, help develop balance, strengthen muscles, and maintain an active body-mind connection. It is also worth highlighting the importance of building emotional resilience. As people age, they often face losses, changes in social roles, and feelings of vulnerability. Developing emotional self-regulation skills makes it easier to overcome difficulties, stay calm in stressful situations, and maintain motivation. Mindfulness practices, keeping personal journals, writing letters of gratitude to oneself, and regular psychological support help foster a more positive outlook and strengthen mental health. Another powerful resource is nature. The positive influence of nature on slowing aging is confirmed by numerous studies. Walks in green areas, spending time by the water, and gardening lower stress levels, reduce blood pressure, and improve cognitive functions. Even 20 minutes a day spent in a park or by a pond boosts the immune system, lowers inflammation, and supports heart and brain health. The power of creativity should not be overlooked. Creative activities stimulate the brain's right hemisphere, which is responsible for intuition, imaginative thinking, and emotions. Drawing, sculpting, playing music, crafting, and writing all help strengthen neural connections, uplift mood, and slow degenerative brain processes. Finally, one of the most important conditions for active longevity remains the commitment to growth. Regardless of age, a person who continues to set goals, learn new things, and broaden horizons preserves their inner youth. Belief in one's own strength, the desire to grow, and a positive outlook on life become internal resources that help overcome any age-related barriers. When we talk about aging, many imagine inevitable loss of strength, loneliness, and limitations. But the truth is that aging can be completely different. It can become a time of new discoveries, joy in simple things, deep connections with loved ones, and finally, living at your own pace, doing what truly matters. All it takes is caring for yourself, started at the right time, not tomorrow, not next month, but today. Every right action we take today strengthens the foundation for the future step by step. Every morning stretch, every conscious choice of a healthy meal, every walk, every kind word said to yourself in the mirror, they are small bricks in the house of your longevity. It is never too late to begin. Even if it feels like years have been lost, even if illness and fatigue have accumulated, the body has an amazing ability to recover. Once you start caring for yourself, your body and mind respond, not instantly, but inevitably. Old age is not a time to give up. It is a time to harvest the fruits of wisdom, strength of character, and inner beauty. But to enjoy these fruits, care must be sown every day. Everything matters. How much you sleep, how you eat, how much you move, with whom you communicate, and what you learn. All of these invisible choices shape what each of your new days will look like. Imagine yourself 10, 20 years from now. You are standing in a beautiful garden, walking easily along the path. Your back is straight, your step is confident, and your eyes are filled with a love for life. You feel strength, clarity in your thoughts, and joy in your heart. And all this is because many years ago you made the right choice to choose activity over passivity, care over neglect, and growth over despair. And some might say, why even try? You can't stop time anyway. Yes, we cannot stop time, but we can choose how we live the years given to us. Every day we can choose to stay alive, genuine, and vibrant, or slowly fade under the weight of inaction and missed opportunities. This choice is in our hands, and it begins with the simplest things. A smile to yourself in the morning, a light stretch, a walk in the park, a warm conversation with a friend. Do not let fear hold you back. Age is experience, not a sentence. The wisdom of years is your strength, your support. With age comes the ability to appreciate the moment, to see beauty in simplicity, to love without conditions. Use this gift. Fill your life with new meanings, new joys, new victories over yourself. Let every day be an investment in your freedom, the freedom to move, to think, to dream, to love. It is very important to believe in your own strength, even if you feel tired right now, even if illnesses frighten you, even if your body seems uncooperative. Know that the strength is still alive inside you. It just needs to be awakened. Start small. A few exercises each day, a short walk, a new dish cooked with care for your health, a book you've long wanted to read, a smile given to a stranger. There is no wrong time for change. There is no such thing as too late. There are only moments of choice, and they happen every day. And every day, you can choose health, strength, and joy. You can choose yourself. Your life is the story you are writing yourself. And even if the first chapters were difficult, filled with challenges, it is you who decides what the next chapter will be. Make it bright. Make it inspiring. Let your example be a light for those who come after you, your children, your grandchildren, your friends. And remember, true youth is not a number in a passport. It is a state of the soul. It is the readiness to move forward, to love, to learn, to rediscover the world. And it is in your hands, right here, right now. If what we talked about today touched your heart, if you feel ready inside to take a step toward yourself, subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and leave a comment sharing the small steps you have already taken or plan to take toward active longevity. Your experience can inspire others, and together we can create a community of strong, wise, and joyful people who choose life in all its fullness.